welcome back to the Matt's Railway Adventures YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I've come on a big adventure to, again, County Durham and, as you can see from the sign, Darlington. It is, if you look at I'm right down the bottom one of the black, you just have to look at the station building and admire how stunning that actually is. Just stunning. And over in the sidings, we've actually got a Network Rail mobile maintenance train parked up, which looks cool. So yeah, the layout here at Darlington, as I'm here, so you've got two bay platforms, which are platforms 2 and 3. Nearest to where I am at the minute is platform 4A, which is an extension to platform 4. We've also got an outside line as well, which doesn't have a platform. Then over on the far side is platform 1. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work doing all this, yet I don't want to walk up and down 4 platforms. There again, that's just a view of it there, so you can see how the lines are working. And coming in, on platform 4 is looks like it's a Zoomer LNER service. And Darlington Station, even though it's in the northern area, is actually, yes, owned by Network Rail, but it's managed by LNER, London North Eastern Railway. But it also has, LNER, TransPennine, northern and cross-country services stopping here. So you have, 4 different operators using it. Right, so bringing in down the bay platforms quick. So this is inside the main station building. You just have to look at that roof and the pillars. It's good to see that there's still some stations on the network with things like they still have potentially original features, or they're not fully original, damn good replicas, just to add to the beauty of a station. So 2 bay platforms are predominantly for northern services. Platform 4 gets a lot of use for everything, same as platform 1. I just check the timings as well. They don't like filming like 3 to half 7, it's fine.
The 1500 cross-country service to Edinburgh is delayed by approximately 23 minutes.
Oops. One thing I have noticed, and I do really like, on their electronic boards, they have times and destinations and whatnot. They also have someone doing it in sign language, which I think is really cool. Right. One thing to remember if you do ever come to Darlington Station, there are no catering facilities once you're inside the ticket barriers, so anything you do want, you have to get beforehand. Just quickly, there's a nice clock there as well. Right, I'm going to move somewhere else and show a bit more. Run somewhere else. Yeah, that's LNER Zoom just coming, going down to King's Cross. Right, I've just cleared it with the lovely LNER lady down at the Supermarket. I'm good to do a little bit more filming here at Darlington. Thank you very much. It's a good way just to ask, seeing a couple of the little bits here. So the line nearest the wall here on platform 4, sometimes I get either waiting things to swap around, or it could be for standing freight, or the yellow track maintenance thing they've got down the bottom sometimes sits in here as well. While the line over on platform 1, which turn back to me and wander over, that is sometimes used for freight. It's going straight through, or non-stoppers. But it also transpires that the station is actually increasing in size. It's outside of the brick wall. They're actually constructing 2 new platforms. So it's going to be platforms 1, 2, 3, 4, 4A, 5 and 6. Which will mean that passenger numbers will almost certainly increase as well. Which means more people will be using the railway, which is what you want. There's a lot of information on the hoardings around as well, which I'll try and show you a little bit of. Like, yeah, there, that's the new bridge being built, which is up there. And what else have we got here? There's also going to be a new entrance lobby with retail space, which will be good.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 14:59 LNER service to London King's Cross.
Again, that's another potential mock-up of how it's all going to look when finished.
York, Doncaster, Newark Northgate, Peterborough and London King's Cross. This train has 9 coaches. First class accommodation is at the front of the train.
The 1457 London service.
Yeah, it's definitely good that they're investing in the infrastructure here. That's obviously how the bridge. Oh, if that's how the bridge is going to look when it's done, that is going to look amazing and almost a little bit futuristic. So yeah, this is the end of platform 1 as far as we can go, but you've already got, looks like an old bridge or tunnel there. So you can see where they're doing the new one quite clearly. So yeah, the facilities here at Darlington as it stands, there's a waiting room that you can walk through from platform 1 to platform 4, which is quite a size one but needs to be. There's also a LNER first class lounge that you got to be special to use because you got to be first class, obviously. There are some vending machines actually on the platform. And what else is there? Yeah, you've got like real-time electronic boards with sign language, which I approve of that. I'm trying to be a little bit careful, even though I've been given, it's been okay, still don't try and get other people in. That's better. So if I now just do it like that, you can still see the roof and how amazing that roof is.
First class accommodation is at the front of the train.
Yes, I do like this station quite a lot. Let's just walk through the crowds. I'll try and keep an awkward angle. Of course, you've got the obligatory other facilities and whatnot.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text Transport Police on 6.
That's slightly better. Then you've also got some more things like the history of the station up on the wall there, which is good to see. Plenty of information stuff here. That is say, you look at that, it shows you how big an area Northern really covers. Quite a big area, really. Still got an awful lot to go. And we get more bits there. So, right, let's have a look. Right, there's not else to show you there. So let's go have a little look at the bottom of platform 4, then I'll find somewhere to go over the history and the passenger numbers. I'm not sure where Darlington's going to slip in passenger numbers wise compared to everywhere else. I'm not sure if it's going to be number 1 as it stands, or that it might be going in number 2. I think as it stands, this is now the busiest station I've done a Let's Visit for. Yeah, it is. By, what I say, it's about 400,000. I might be wrong. I normally am. Yeah, when I'm at the bottom of platform 4, I'll come back. Let's come to the far end of platform 4 quick. And then there's a slight curve as you go out. There's actually quite a noticeable curve actually on platform 4. If you're talking in the motorsport ways, I'd say the apex is almost where the buffers are. But the way that is, to me, it looks like that should have been a line a lot longer. Haven't seen anything about that. But still, even from here, you have to look at the architecture and the whole station. It is amazing. And there also used to be another 2 bay platforms which got taken out, which is now car parking and whatnot. Of course, something else of note here at Darlington, there is a taxi office. If you ever come up and require a taxi, you're going to be in luck. So all in all, the stuff already up there as one of my favourites I've had the pleasure of visiting. Does it beat St Denis? I'm not so sure it does. But it's definitely up there. And I guess I am probably quite lucky that I've got the ability to travel like this now, go and explore different stations. So don't think as much else I actually really need to show you. I don't show you the waiting shelter and whatnot. So I'm going to find somewhere quiet, out of the way, and we'll talk history of the railways here at Darlington. Alright. See, a piano which can be played. Yeah, as I was going to say, I'll go and find somewhere quiet and out of the way, and we can talk history of Darlington Station and passenger numbers. You can see over there, outside the building, that's where the new platforms are being built. Because they would normally have been just these straight through fast non-stopping lines. Yeah, they're becoming platforms as well. That's that cross-country service gone. Hopefully now it'll be quiet enough for me to sit down. Go over almost 2 pages worth of notes in the history. Right, so the history of the railways and everything here at Darlington. The station is a Grade 2 listed structure, winner of the 2005 Large Station of the Year award. Darlington is also the location of the first commercial steam railway, the Stockton and Darlington Railway. We've been looking at that one with a couple of other stations. So the railway first passed through what is now the station when the Stockton and Darlington Railway opened their mineral branch from Albert Hill Junction to Croft-on-Tees on the 27th of November 1829. Great North of England Railway purchased the branch line 10 years later to incorporate it into their new main line from York, reaching Darlington itself on the 30th of March 1841. The Newcastle and Darlington Junction Railway continued the new main line northwards towards Ferry Hill and Newcastle. The route opened 3 years later on the 19th of June 1844. This crossed the Stockton and Darlington line at Parkgate Junction on a flat crossing, and this eventually became an operational headache for North East Railway and the London North Eastern Railway because of scheduling, I would imagine. The original bank top station is where the two routes met, and it was a modest affair until it was rebuilt in 1860 to accommodate the increasing levels of traffic on the lines.
Sorry for the late arrival of this train.
So in the mid-1880s saw the rebuilt structure classed as inadequate, and so the the North East Railway embarked on a major upgrade programme, which included a brand new station with a 3-span oval roof on the bank top site, new sidings and good lines, as well as a new connection from the south end of the station, which is Poland Junction, to meet the original Stockton and Darlington line towards Middlesbrough, Oak Tree Junction near Dinsdale. Improvements were finished the 1st of July 1887. The old route west of Oak Tree closed to passengers and remained open to freight until 1967. The new station was designed by T.E. Harrison and William Bell, and they were the chief engineer and architect of the North East Railway. The cost of construction back in the day was 81,000 or 11.38 million if done in 2023. It soon became a very busy interchange on the East Coast route due to the line to Richmond, which opened in 1846, Barnard Castle and Penrith, which opened 1862 and 1865, and the Tees Valley line to Bishop Auckland and Solborn, which opened 1842 and 1861. The Penrith, Barnard Castle and Richmond lines have all subsequently closed, as have the bay platforms at the north end of the station, which says now car parking. There are 5 platforms as it stands. Platform 1 is classed as the main southbound platform. Platforms 2 and 3 are south-facing bay, mainly used by Northern. We've got a Northern train just pulling in behind me, as you can see. Platform 4 is the main northbound platform. Platform 4A is the southern extension used by waiting trains, which are being bypassed by services stopping at platform 4. And the most important number you'll be looking for is the passenger numbers for Darlington, according to the Office on Rail and Road. And in 2022-2023, Darlington had, hang on, free.
1522 Northern service to Saltburn, calling at Dinsdale, Allens West, Eaglescliffe, Thornaby, Middlesbrough, Redcar Central, Redcar East, Longbeck, Marsk and Saltburn. Train now standing at platform 2, 3:15:22 Northern service to Saltburn.
Right, as I was rudely interrupted, the passenger numbers for 2022-2023, 2,219,678. Well, for 23-24, that increased to 2,349,906, a nice increase of 130,228. So not bad little increase for Darlington Station. And we'll quickly keep an army back. Right, there we've got a train on platform 2, a class 158, which I'm going to need to go and look at. Anyway, that's everything I need to show you here from Darlington Station. I hope you enjoyed the tour, the history and all that. And if you do, then please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that kind of good stuff. Until next time, I'll talk to everybody very soon. So from Darlington Station, County Durham, choo choo for now.